This is aka Mike Dabs. This is the Pokemart, and well, we're back on another video. We're gonna say video game pickup, but we're on another Pokemon pickup video for today, January 8th, 2024, and we're just gonna do a recap of previous product, and then I'm gonna show you new product. But this is what I've been doing on my investing journey, picking up products in store and online for my investing journey. And this is what I do. So on the side, I go out to stores and pick up products, and I do pickup videos here for you guys. And then, once we get them all shown off, I box them up. They all go into boxes. I have this big storage box here that we're going to fill up. And then I go into the storage unit, and that's where they go. So this is a recap on older pickups, and then we'll go on to the newer stuff. So going forward, Zapdos 151 boxes. You see 3 here, and I'll show you them all in the box here when I get done, so you can see that no funny business is going on. So we got 2 more Zapdos 151 boxes, and like I said, I'll show you the box once I get them all in there, and then you can see for yourself. They're all in there. 2 more Zapdos 151 boxes. So we have another 4 Zapdos boxes, EX collection boxes. So let's just show you. There they are in the box down there. All right, let's go. I still got more to show you. Trying to get this camera back up, but we'll do it this way. All right, so got another three Zapdos boxes, and we'll kind of like stage them up in the back. So just so you guys can see, probably move the camera around so you guys can see all the Zapdos boxes inside there. All right, now we're going to go on to some more previous pickups. We have the Alakazam EX boxes. We have 2. I'm just going to try to grab all 3 of them here so we can get those in. Whoops. So, oh boy, everything's falling apart. So, here, why don't we just do it like this? Probably the best way. Those are all Alakazams. Just going to drop them down in the box here. So we can move forward and on to the next set of pickups. So this is all previous pickups, guys, that are unboxing up. I had in the cabinets here and showing you guys all off. And now we're going to get them down into the storage unit and have that all boxed up. I have Pokemon booster bundles. We have all but almost a full one. Missing 3 bundles from that. That's how I got them. I was missing 3, and those are the Pokemon 151 booster bundles. So we'll get that up there so you can see that on the camera. And then we have a ETB of 151. So there's everything in the box so far from previous pickups. All right, now we're going on to new pickups for 2024. All right, this was previous ones from December, earlier part of December. All right, and some from earlier part of January. All right, and now we're going into January 8th Pokemon pickups. So we're going to just go right on in, show you another ETB. So now we have 2 ETBs, all right, to go along with that. And now we're going to go into even more. So got some more Pokemon poster collections. So get those right on in here. And just going to show you one by one, grabbing from one side, going into the box. So everything is nice and neat. And there's some more 151. So from one side of the bed to the box. And we'll get all of this stuff staged up. There's 3 more right there. 151s. Right in there. And we got, how many more can I get in there? Another 3 there. Going in to the box. So we got that all set. I think I can get one more in there. Got one more 151 box right on into the box. And these are just so I can get them down to the storage unit. Then I have one more 151 box. So we got a whole cluster Pokemon 151. Now, also going in the storage unit are the lightning boxes, the lightning packs that I picked up. The ones that have the Cosmic Eclipse, the one that have the Ultra Prism, and the one that have the 2 Crown Zeniths. So we have the one with the Cosmic Eclipse right there. These are all going into my storage unit. These are my investing items. I do have another new item, which is another one Pokemon related pack. It has a pin of Jirachi, Fusion Strike, and there's a Chillin' Rain pack behind there. I keep these sealed. I do have a bunch with Evolving Skies. Now they have Fusion Strike in it with Chillin' Rain, and they have Evolving Skies with Chillin' Rain. I have a bunch of those different pins, Jirachi, and I forgot what the other pins are. So Celebi. And I do buy these guys with the 2 packs, Chillin' Rain and Fusion Strike. These are investable. This is the Pokemon pack. All right, it's made by the Pokemon International company, so it is a packaged by Pokemon. All right, not a third party. So these are solid packs. So found one of these, so I grabbed it, and then I got some Lost Origins checkout lane blisters. Now, I want to talk a little bit about these because you can find other ones. There are other checkout lane blisters like this that have 3 cards in them, guys. Those are some big ones that you want to pick up. Those go for some decent money. So if you do see 3 checkout lane blisters, they have 3 cards in them. Those are known as premium checkout lane blisters, guys. They do hold a premium. So if you find Evolving Skies like that, or even Silver Tempest, even Lost Origins, I do find them with Charizards, and they'll have 3 cards, 3 paper cards in front. Those are premium collection, premium checkout lane blisters. I highly recommend you pick those up. Those are great for investing. They do hold a premium. So I got 2. There are people who get coins graded, and these coins, guys, if you get them graded by PSA, they do grade coins. Coins, guys, are great for grading. So, I mean, this is something that you guys might not have heard about, like coins, Pokemon coins. If you got some coins for Pokemon, they are gradable. You can check eBay on Sold Completed for coins, guys, and see what they're going for. So that's another investment opportunity. Everybody talking about grading cards. No one's really talking about that you can grade the coins here. There are people who grade the coins, guys, and they do go for some decent money. So if you're into grading cards, you might want to check out what coins go for from PSA, and they come in with a capsulated thing, and they get a grade on them. Coins, guys. So from the Pokemon company. So all you that are got the coins, you think they're invaluable, not valuable, they do hold a premium. But check out my Blisters Lost Origins, and then I do have 151 packs that that I opened from previous box sets like this. I did open up a ton of stuff, and I did buy from a local card shop loose packs of 151. So these are a packs I got from Ray from his card shop. He broke down a lot of poster collection and mat collections and binder collections. So I do buy loose packs, all right, from reputable sources for my investing portfolio. And so these guys, these have been sitting in the cabinet, and I opened up a ton of 151. I'm done opening 151 as far as like trying to pull cards and stuff like that. I am done. Now I'm holding. All right. Now I am keeping stuff for the investment part of the channel, and that's 151. But I will have stuff where if I want to open, guys, I can always go down to my storage unit, grab stuff for a video, and open. But got stuff 151 that I'm staging and stocking up for in my investing portfolio. So just want to, you know, when I do these videos showcasing pickups that, you know, I'm not on YouTube all that often, but I do stream a lot of video game content. I do want to be active in showing you guys that behind the scenes that I am still doing what I am out to do, and that's investing into sealed products. So I am still putting my money where my mouth is as far as buying products for holding for long-term and short-term success on where I see these items go when they do go in price, go up in price, and I'm comfortable with that price from the investing standpoint, then I can sell some off to put back into other products. And there's nothing wrong with that aspect of investing where you do see a product that you bought sealed, kept sealed, and did go up in value. You can sell some to go and put money right back into new products. It actually saves you money because you're putting old money that went up, and you got some profits on here that where the stuff did go up, you're able to, you know, sell it back at a later time and gain some profits from some dividends from the actual item from your initial price. So a lot of the investing does come in if buying stuff low, as low as possible, getting in on those sweetheart deals. If you're buying on TikTok and you're buying multiples and you're allowed to get multiples, and if you're in Discords and you're able to get multiples of product from that source on the Discord from a LGS that you're buying into one of those on Discord only to members because you're paying a fee to get that membership, to get that wholesale pricing from that channel YouTuber that has a a LGS storefront or whatever, and you get a sweetheart deal. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that you may be limited to as far as how many products you can get per month from that kind of membership. If there's no limits, then buy what you can, buy what you can afford. And remember that you're buying for your investing portfolio, so the better the cost is that you get stuff, the cheapest you can get it, the best at the lowest cost, the better off you are as far as investing. You want to buy stuff as low as possible. So I don't have any sweetheart deals. I'm not locked in with any LGS stores. I buy from LGS stores, but I don't get those low price like buying from sealed from an LGS. A lot of my LGS stores are higher price stuff. Like if you want to buy 151 tins, like these things over here, if you buy these, I know some LGSs in my area, they're $18. I'm not paying $18 for these $9 tins that if I just wait and go to Walmart, Target, I can find them on the shelf for $9.99. So I'm not going to an LGS store and got to pay $18 for these things. That's not the wise way of investing if you're going to go to LGS. Yeah, you try to support your LGSs, and I do support some LGS stores. I don't support all of them in my area because some of them really got some crazy prices, and I know one has like a crazy price of like $18 on this. I'm not paying $18 from that. There are some stuff that I can buy from certain LGS stores that are within price reason, but some of them have crazy prices that, you know, it's hard to support an LGS store that is really like double dipping on these things. And maybe some aren't getting deals like other LGSs, but some of these are really like going crazy with the prices as far as like for your end consumer to go into an LGS store trying to support them, and you got these things marked at $18 when that same person that goes into that LGS store can go to a, go into a Target that's down the road and get them for $9.99. You just supported your LGS store that had these at $18. So I just do not support that manner of buying like that because it doesn't make sense to me when I can buy 2 of these for $18 and not one. So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy some LGS stores, how they stay in business, you know, with some crazy pricing, the way they are pricing these things. Some of them get out of control, and, you know, I just stay away from that end of trying to buy product from them at that price because it just doesn't make sense to me as I'm trying to buy stuff, you know, at MSRP. Just like you guys, I buy regular stuff. I go into stores, I buy product regularly at regular MSRPs, and I don't go on Discords. I don't have any Discords. I know of Discords that I go on, but I don't take advantage of that end. I go right out into the heart of the stores, just like you guys. And no, I don't clear shelves off, guys. When I get this stuff, for the most part, there are multiple days that I go and that I pick up stuff. It's over a course of a week, then I accumulate this stuff. Sometimes, like the poster collections, I did get all at one store, and this was in the middle of the afternoon. They had already restocked previously a couple days, and obviously it was busy. Just before the snowstorm we got, Walmarts were busy. No one was, they were just buying for the snowstorm. Nobody was over in the card section buying stuff. And they had ETBs like that. They had a ton of ETBs sitting up there, 151 premium collection boxes. I didn't bother with those. I grabbed the smaller items, stuff that I wanted to for the investment part of the channel, the smaller products that I like to have, some stage that if I do want to open some down the road over the course of my investing, I have the different products that I can open. So I like to buy at MSRP if I can, and then if I get some deals, then I'll buy the deals and I would cost average in. If I don't get any deals from online or find any lower prices than regular MSRP, then I will buy at Walmart and Target. And, no shame in the game on that. I do get a 10% discount on buying products from Walmarts. My local Walmarts don't sell Pokemon cards, so I have to go to another Walmart to buy cards, and I do get 10% off. So, but I'm not the one that closes and clears shelves off. But I do buy. If no one else is buying, guys, I'm in the store middle of the afternoon. They already restocked 2 days ago or whatever. No one's buying the cards. I had to grab an associate to get stuff from behind the counter to get these. There was no limits. They lifted limits in stores now, Barnes & Nobles. Then I will go to Barnes & Nobles and I will buy product. So I do buy at Barnes & Nobles as well. And I pay regular MSRP just like you guys for my investing journey. So as far as that is, I just wanted to make clear on that. But we're in a market, guys, where we are in a market where the shift of Pokemon cards is evident. All right, there is a downshift where, and that's because of the economy not so good as far as people have to put food on their table, so they are more reluctant to buying into commodities and stuff as far as for investing, because their paychecks are going in for food to keep food on the table, and food pricing is going crazy. So if you had a choice between cards and food, people are going to make the wiser choice putting food on our table. Well, at least the smart ones. I mean, you don't want to take food away from your family and invest in this stuff and say, well, you know what? I'm supposed to buy $200 worth of groceries, so I'm going to buy $100 worth of Pokemon cards, and we'll just deal with the $100 that we got for food. I'll just get what I can out of this 100 instead of the 200 that I was supposed to spend. Don't do it that way. That's what I'm saying. We're in a spot in the economy, the way things are going, that people are buying food, and there's the demand for Pokemon is still there, but it's evident that you can go to stores and find product on the shelves even after restocks. And this is what I'm talking about. So there's no need to go into Walmarts and Targets like the pandemic and clear shelves like those guys were doing in those videos where people were going in there like animals and just throwing stuff in carts. No way, shape, and form do you have to do that in this time frame, in this year, 2024. Plenty of product, and therefore you're allowed to go into, not allowed, but you can go into stores, find product. All right? And if you're smart, you find out when restocks are, and you're able to get product, and there's still so much product out there, and the stores got tons of it. All right, tons of it. So just a great time to be in the hobby. If you have that extra money and you can indulge in this, then it's great. Others aren't going to be fortunate because they don't have that money available to do that. Those of us that are fortunate, because a lot of the people that are in Pokemon now are adults. All right, there are children, yes, in this hobby that do buy cards. All right, but it is such more of an adult thing now, and these are adults that have adult money. All right, and these were adults now that were children back in the day that used to collect, and that's what we have in the market as well. And these guys, these adults that have adult money versus having teenage money, working at a teenage job, McDonald's, Hardee's, and stuff like that, we have more money. So the adult end of it are able to put a lot of money into sealed, and a lot of people are growing into this investing part of YouTube channels. So a lot of people are stacking and holding sealed and buying sealed and wisening up, and people are still opening. Of course, people are still opening, but there are adults now in the hobby, all right, alongside kids, but it's more of adults now that have these YouTube channels that are buying massive amounts of cards for sealed investing. And now you do have your rip and shippers and stuff that are blasting stuff open, and it's a supply and demand factor on that end. But stuff is in abundance, guys, in the stores. There's no need to run out and clear shelves and there's no product. There's product all over, all over. All right, so just take that with a grain of salt. As that, like I said, a lot of stuff you can find. All right, you got some stuff in the chat. Donald says you got a lot of sports card, Magic, The Gathering, and others. Yeah, I got out of the sports cards, Donald. I don't do too much sports cards. I do have. There is some sports cards I do have sitting around because I'm in here in the studio. I got stuff shifted on this side. I'm clearing off that side because I had these panels I have to take up. These are nailed. These were where I was putting the slot machine and stuff up. So I have to take these down. Actually clearing shelves on both sides of the room into boxes like I just showed you. But I do have some sports card stuff that's still sitting in the studio, from stuff that I opened up here. So I do have some sports card stuff here, and there's some NBA hoops. But as far as like sealed stuff, Ray's at Let's Go TCG bought all my sports cards. I sold him all my sports cards. But I do have Fortnite stuff and Fortnite and Garbage Pail Kids. I do have sealed product on that of Fortnite in the storage unit. So I do enjoy opening Fortnite and getting involved with that outside of Pokemon. And I do video games. I don't have those older games. I don't know where those games went to, but I did have games up here somewhere, but not there now, so I don't know where they're at. But other than that, got all this stuff down here. Got to get this into the storage unit. I wanted to get that in there tonight. So I wanted to add the new stuff, which were those poster collections. I do have binders, Pokemon binders. I do have playmats of 151, Crown Zenith, Morpeko boxes. Those playmats from those. I do have 151 stuff available, like anybody want holos, anybody trying to make master set of 151. I do have holos. I do have what do you call it? I do have some EXs, but I made mystery packs out of them. They're on Facebook Marketplace for sale. So I did make 151 mystery packs for a couple bucks. Then you get you get more cards. I can kind of show you what I got here. I put them all in this ETB. I mean, not ETB, but I put them all into this 151 UPC box. So this is what I did. Just to give you an idea, maybe we'll crack one of these packs. So I did 151 packs like this. So they're in here. And I put them in a team bag. So just to show you, I had made these 151. These are out of all the 151 product that I opened up. These were extra bulk cards with Cosmo Energies, with extra holos and reverse holos I got. I made these little mystery packs, all right? On the front, you can see one of the cards, but we're going to crack one of these open, and then I'll put it back in here, but I want to show you what I did. So I used team bags, and in here, you have Rattata, Lickitung, right? And these are the commons and uncommons. There's no duplicates, no energy cards, all right? So you got all these cards, the bulk end, and energies, and I'm just going to put that down. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have a booster pack worth of cards, 10 cards. And then you have these other 4 cards here. And some of them may have more cards in them, because I did add extras. So extra cards, you got reverse holos of the 151, and there's protective gargles. There's holos Articuno, and there is a holo of Jolteon. So you do get more holos than you would in a regular 151, and then you got a chance for EX cards. I'm asking a few bucks for these packs. So I got these up on Facebook Marketplace for sale. So I made my own kind of like mystery packs using team bags, and you get more cards and holos and stuff with the chance to get EX cards, just using duplicates that I had that I made a bunch of little packs up that I put in a 151 thing to sell on Facebook Marketplace. So people can come, I meet them, and they can grab whatever packs they want out of here. I tell them just leave them face down, so you can just randomly go through and grab whatever ones you want from any of these piles. That way, the odds of getting stuff, you don't see the card on the front. Just grab the packs that you want, and then you can open them up. You can open them in front of me or whatever you want to do, open them at home. But that's how I would make the little mystery packs up, just utilizing, team bags. But you can get really technical and make your own piece of paper and logo on here, and make your own mystery pack and print them on the computer, and then put them inside here or put them in the front, and put your own channel logo and stuff, and sell them on Facebook Marketplace, and make your own little mystery packs for your channel. If you want to go on that end, you can certainly do that. But I made little 151 mystery packs. That's what I got as far as like what I did with all my loose singles. So all the sealed stuff going into my storage unit. Not actually opening any more packs. I sold a lot of singles of 151, the big bangers. I still have some I still have some 151 stuff. Like I do have the Charizard, which is available. Have that beautiful Charizard right there. That's available. Might get it graded, but I sold all the other cards out of here. Also got a couple of Blastoids in there that have really nice centering. And then I have the Charmander and the Squirtle and the Bulbasaur promo cards. Those I have for sale. And that's going to be about it. And then I have a Zapdos promo. So I do have that. That's in my 151. As far as all the other cards, I did make sales and sold those. So I do have those available for 151. So as far as that, I mean, I just have that 151 stuff that I'll keep here in the studio, those packs, in case anybody on the channel wants some cards or looking to get some cards for trades or something, then we can maybe work something out with that. I'm going to put all my other stuff in the storage unit. So that's it. So this is what I like to do. I like to have some room in the storage unit for stuff that I'm picking up and from the pickups, and then I'll get it into boxes and we'll get it into the storage unit. And once I get all the racks and stuff set up, I'll stage all this stuff up in other boxes that'll be labeled and taped, so I'll know what's in these boxes. So that's about it, guys. So that's what I've been up to. That's my pickups. I'm still buying stuff every week or every other 2 weeks when I find stuff, and that includes singles. I'm buying single full art Pokemon product, Pokemon cards for my full art binders. That's any textured card, any card that has textured, Radiance, Amazing Rares, Baby Shinies, Big Shiny cards, Trainer cards, Trainer Gallery cards that have texture. All right, even the character rare cards, I'm buying those for my binders. So, you know, I do get some prices at LGSs that are within reason, and I'm okay with paying. And then you do get some LGSs that just have some crazy prices on their cards that is just too expensive to buy. Why would I buy a card from you for $4.62 and the card is only 75-cent TCG player price? So I go to where I can get singles cheaper, and you know, I'm going to set up a TCG player account where I can buy cards off TCG player. And yeah, I may, you know, you're going to get near mint cards. That's what I'm mainly looking for, near mint. And yeah, near mint may not be the best centered cards, but it doesn't matter for me as to how centered the cards are. As long as the cards are all banged up and dinged and they are near mint, as if you pull out of a pack, it's not going to be all scratched up. I'm not looking for light played or moderately played cards. I'm looking for pack cards that come out of a pack that are going to be just like if I pulled it out of a pack. You know, I don't want any light played or any cards that have been dinged up and stuff. So that's how I am. TCG Player is probably the best way to get a lot of singles cheap, and you get it at cheaper than some card shops would sell you the cards for. So that's an advantage of buying on TCG Player versus going to a card shop. So it makes sense to set up an account to buy cards from a card shop. I mean, from a TCG Player shop. All right, so that's where you get a bunch of cards. Okay. What, you using your mother? You taking the...
Yeah,
what time are you coming back here?
I'll be back in an hour at 8.
All right. So, other than that, I do not, question up in the chat, I do not make master sets. All right? The cost of making master sets, especially if I know a lot of people, some channel holders that build master sets by opening the product themselves. They got to pull the cards from the pack themselves. You can go on for years of trying to make a master set if you're going to go and rip packs open for years. I know Real Breaking Nate says we got to pull. I mean, Real Breaking Nate was doing stuff like that. Like, he has to pull it from a pack. He's not trying to buy or trade for it, which is, you know, if you got the money and that's the way you want to go, it's a lot cheaper on you if you would go to a card shop and buy the cards you need versus trying to rip it out of a pack. Because as the years progress and you still didn't make that master set, the packs for opening that stuff to try to pull the cards you're looking for, you're gonna go into some really big numbers on pack prices, because the packs are, over the years, if you still don't have your master set, because some of these sets are getting large, you're going to go into so much money of spending out to buy packs to open up to pull that card. The odds are against you of pulling the cards that you need for your set. You're going to have so many duplicates, so much money you would have wasted. You're better off just buying the cards you need to build that set versus buying a pack to open it up. And if you're one of those that are making master sets, say I'm going to pull every card from a pack, you're going to buy packs to rip. If you're going to do that, you better buy booster boxes as cheap as you can get them and rip a bunch of those as early as possible, because as you wait years on end, the booster boxes go up, just like Evolving Skies. If you're ripping to make a master set of Evolving Skies, you're buying booster boxes now, you're paying $400 a booster box. Doesn't make no sense to buy a booster box to rip it all open, because the odds of you pulling the cards you need are so far against you, especially when the pull rates of the sets are the pull rates of sets are not, the pull rates are so bad on some sets. For you to pull the cards you need, especially from sets that have bad pull rates, you can run into a financial crisis. Bankrupt your whole self. You're trying, unless you got money to burn like that, then go ahead. Hey, I'm not going to tell you what to do then. If you're a millionaire and you're going to rip packs and going to pull those cards, hey, more power to you. Waste your money if you want, but that's not ideally how I would do it. I would buy the singles I need. So I don't make master sets. All right. I stopped making master sets. I stopped that during the pandemic when I saw Hidden Fates went up. I sold my Hidden Fates. I had a master set of Hidden Fates, and I had duplicates. I had 3 Charizards from Hidden Fates. I sold all the Hidden Fates Charizard. I think all of them sold. I think I got somewhere in the vicinity of $4,500 for the three Charizards that I sold of Hidden Fates. This was back during the pandemic. Stuff was going crazy. I sold all of my high-end stuff. 13 Charizards from Evolutions. I pulled every one of them from a pack. Got $130 for every one of those Charizards. Every one of the hollow Charizards. They were going for $130 each. Sold all of my high-end stuff, guys, during the hype of the pandemic when everything was hyped up. I sold a lot of my... I had a 4,500 count box of promos and full art cards and GX cards. Sold all of that stuff. And I was able to go back and buy products that now I keep sealed. So I don't make any master sets. I buy cards that I want. Cards that I'm after, I buy them. So if I don't pull a card from opening a few packs here and there, then I buy cards by the dip when the prices do go down, or when a restock, or when enough of the cards did hit the market, there are prices that came down, and I see that the price is low enough for me to buy, I will go and buy the card. Especially if it's one that I'm looking for that I haven't pulled, I will pull the trigger and buy the cards. That's how you should go if you're buying cards for your binder collections, and to build master sets, you should be buying your single cards that you need. Don't try to pull everything, because you can go and spend a lot of money. And that's, some of these sets, as big as they are, you can spend over $8,000-$9,000 in packs. All right, to try to make a master set that if someone sold a master set, you would have spent less if you just waited and bought somebody's binder that cost you maybe $1,500 versus spending $8,000 in packs, different pack prices, because the packs go up in price, right? So that kind of concept of trying to pull the cards versus trying to buy the singles that you need, you can go into astronomical financial crisis with that end of it, trying to pull the cards from the pack versus buying the singles that you need to make your master sets. So, therefore, I stopped making master sets. I just buy full arts. I would go to LGS stores. I would look at full arts. I would actually go to TCG Player and see what cards they got from different sets. Brilliant Stars, Fusion Strike. I would look at cards, and I would jot down what TCG Player has on, and I would look at some LGS stores online, and I'll look on their stores and see what cards they got, and if the cards were within reason to compare to TCG Player, I would go to the store to buy. So that's what I would do. That's how I would collect cards and get cards that I want for my full arts. Because I only collect full arts, guys. All right, that's cards in my binders. All right, are full art cards, rainbow rares, character trainer gallery, full art energy cards, stuff like that. All cards that have texture. All right, trainer galleries, gallery. Glaring Gallery, all right, Radiance, Baby Shinies, all right, those kind of cards. Those are cards that I put in my binders. That's what I buy. And it doesn't matter what set they're from. I buy from Scarlet Violet, I'll buy from Paradox Rift, I'll buy from City and Flame, and I buy cards that, you know, I like the arts on them, and there'll be alternate arts that I buy on a cheap, like the Haunt Crow, and the there's another one, the Inteleon. Some of these alternate arts that are cheap, they're only a couple bucks. I'll buy them because I believe in the arts. I'm after a Starmie V from, what is that? The Starmie V alternate art with the big Starmie, and then you had the trainer looking up. That Starmie V, I'm after that. That's about 40 bucks. I'm okay with buying that Starmie V alternate art trainer gallery card or whatever it is. When I do get it, guys, I will be posting photos of cards when I get enough of cards from buying from certain sources. I will post up on Instagram, and I'll do a video here on the channel first, but then I will post them on Instagram to show you guys cards that I did pick up and where I got them. So once I get enough where it's worthy of like doing a video, then I would, you know, show you guys cards that I did on a pickup. So I do buy a lot of single cards from card shops, all right, for my binder collection. So I do post a lot of photos in Instagram. You can check that out. A lot of photos on Instagram, guys. There's a lot of photos on Instagram, guys. So you can see a lot of the stuff that I'm into on Instagram. You can see tons of photos of stuff that I bought, stuff that I have. A lot of photos up on Instagram. Post a lot of photos there. Other than that, you know, I enjoy the hobby for what it is. It's fun. I like going on the hunts. I like buying cards that I enjoy, cards that I want to put in my binders. You know, it's fun to be in this hobby. It's fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun collecting sealed stuff. And I enjoy the hunts, you know, on going to stores, finding product. You know, I enjoy that hunt. I mean, sometimes you may get dudded and not get anything, you know, but that's the chance. Those are the risks you take in the hobby, finding product. And so far, the journey for me, I had a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun in the hobby, shopping Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, shopping into Walmarts and Target, shopping online, looking at the deals at GameStop, looking at the deals on Walmart and Target and other places, right? And looking for the best deals that I can get on Pokemon product, and you know, having fun buying. You know, that's just me. You know, but it's a fun hobby to be in. I enjoy everything that I'm doing, and you know, I love bringing content to you guys on the channel. But other than that, yeah. Oh, we got the Power Channel. What's up, Pat? Pat in the house. So yeah. If you guys have any questions, you can check me out. You know, hit them up in the comment section. If I get time and I do get a chance to go into the comment section, I'll comment back to you. So if you had dropped some questions or some concerns or something, I will check out the comment sections and give you the love heart and reply on some stuff, and even add my own comments down in there. So you can check the comment section of the videos. Awesome, yeah. Awesome. But, you know, Pokemon does have issues where, like I said, there are issues with you know, card quality, you know, with the centering of cards, the whitening on edges on the back of the cards. So there are some production issues Pokemon has to settle. They have to clear the dust of that stuff and get sets clear because, you know, but that's a Pokemon issue that has to be attended to. But that definitely has to get figured out by Pokemon Company. But there are plays out there for product, guys. If you're out there looking around, there are deals. I think we're going to continue to get deals on products. Just be mindful. Look around. Don't just settle for the Walmart, Target, or your local LGS. There are even better deals than Walmart and Target and your local LGS can give you. So just don't be one-sided to just say, I'm going to just go to my local shop to get cards. And if your shop is ripping you off on that end, you're always going to continue to get ripped off if you continue to support them. So if they know you're going to keep going back to buy at crazy prices, then that's just the wrong way to be going about it. There are some legit shops that have really good pricing that, you know, those are the shops you should be putting your money into and supporting. Find shops that have reasonable pricing that aren't really taking advantage of you, all right? It's really all I have to say on that end. If you don't have any, then you need to find some shops and shop online and find some deals. Okay. But other than that, man, I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm just having a lot of fun in the hobby, and you know, finding products, and we're in a time where there are some products. Yep. So, yeah, so much product out in the hobby right now, in stores, and you know, you guys shop around. You're gonna find some stuff, man. You know. Now, it depends on maybe your area. And like I said, some areas, like, depend on where you live, like what part, East Coast or West Coast, maybe your area of where you live, the stores are getting hit up where people are just buying the stuff like crazy. Maybe some of that I could see happening at some stores. Maybe you are having a tough time getting product because the stores may not be very big, or they don't have a big selection, or maybe your local store may not carry cards anymore. I do see instances of that in certain Walmarts and other stores that aren't selling cards, so you may have to do some traveling to find stuff. But there's abundance of products out, guys. There is abundance of products out there. As far as that, just enjoy the hobby, guys. Enjoy the hobby for what it is. Sealed product rules. Sealed product is king. So try not to open too much. And remember to keep stuff sealed. I mean, you know, protect it. And some tips that I would give you about collecting, guys, is when you're out buying like ETBs, all right, if you're just going out buying ETBs, check the condition of your ETB. Make sure the plastic is sealed nice. There's no nicks or dings, or the plastic is peeling anywhere. Make sure that when you're buying these products, that the plastic all the way around is completely sealed. All right? And they do. Now, I don't know how you guys are protecting your stuff. Are you guys protecting your sealed stuff? Like, are you buying acrylic containers and putting them in there? Or are you just putting them in a cardboard box? That'd be a good topic for you guys. How are you protecting? Like, when you shop, are you looking at the overall condition of all your boxes, making sure there's no nicks and stuff, making sure they're all flush, the glue is staying on, that there's no dings and everything? Because condition matters when you have a sealed collection or investing in sealed, you want to make sure, like, see, I have a little nick there. You can see it in the air. Like, you know, that is okay, but, you know, you don't want to really get products that have really severe damage on them, because over the years of you moving stuff around, they can get even more damage. So you might want to be careful when you buy box sets. Make sure that everything is nicely firm. You know, everything is flush. There's no thing sticking out. There's no dings or wear. Because, you know, people will ask for a discount if it's not completely like mint. Like, see, that's sticking up a little bit. So just be careful about that. And I do know that if you use outdoor units, or if you have an indoor, you got your products inside, like, and you're storing them, like Pokeball, I think, puts his stuff in the garage. You know, even though they're in tubs, that's not, unless you got a heated garage. If you're just putting product out on a rack in your garage, and you don't have control heat in the garage where it's cold in the wintertime it gets cold, your boxes, guys, this glue will start to peel away from the box in a different environment. So if you got more cold and they're in your garage, these boxes will, the glue will come apart from the edges of the box, and yeah, and going back and forth from hot to cold, being that now the boxes are in warm weather, because now it's in the spring and summer, could have effect on the boxes themselves. If you're just storing them loose, like outside, and even in your storage unit, and you're putting them on racks, and you're just staging all this on racks without it being protected in a box or anything, lights will fade out and color the plastic yellow. So if you got them in storage unit, you're just putting loose products on a rack, or even in your own studio, you can fade out the plastic in here, and it'll get yellow. So that's another thing that I can say, guys, if you just keeping sealed loose in your house, lights will affect the plastic. All right, and the more you handle this stuff, if you're moving it around a lot, can peel the plastic away. You can damage the plastic. But as far as like buying, make sure your stuff is sealed. Make sure it all has glued edges. Everything is nice and sealed. And, you know, you may want to invest in buying containers and stuff to neatly stack that stuff up, and then also get those little crystal packets to take humidity out of boxes and stuff that you got this stuff, or containers that you got this stuff stored in, to keep moisture away. So when you buy sealed, make sure you buy nice undented stuff. Everything is nice and crisp. There's no dents or dings and stuff on it. Everything is flush and in nice condition. So same thing with the lightning packs. Try to make sure they are nice. Everything is, you know, has nice undamaged edges and stuff, because collectors that you may end up selling to, same thing with these blisters, are going to look at quality. All right, quality rules and seals. So you can have one collection you may buy from somebody else, because in this hobby you're going to find a lot of people that get out of the hobby, they sell their collections, and then they got into it for all the wrong reasons, and they got to sell because of a life emergency. They don't have any money saved up. They're not saving money. They don't have an emergency fund set up or anything. When they're investing in this hobby, they're putting all money into this stuff, and then when they got to sell, they got to take a loss on it because they got a surgery that came up, and they're doing it for all the wrong reasons. So when you get into this hobby, make sure you're utilizing funds that you have available that you can invest in here, and that you got your savings account. It's your savings account. You got an emergency fund in case for emergencies. So you don't have to sell your investments, because I've seen people get into the hobby and have to get out because they got life happens, right? Something unexpected happens, and they don't have money to take care of that emergency. So they have to sell off the product, all right, to take care of an emergency. So if you're not setting yourself up for success, then you're setting yourself up for failure if you're investing in and then have to sell later because you're not looking out for the future of what could happen in life. and you're going to have to sell your collection to take care of that life expectancy. If your car breaks down, you need new tires or a brake job, you blew a head gasket, you blew an engine in your car, you don't have any money saved up to actually take care of that, and you got to sell your collection, then you're in this for the wrong reasons. Because what makes sense if you're putting money into this stuff only to sell it to fix your car or to pay rent because you don't have money set aside for that issue. So make sure you're doing the proper things in investing and protecting your assets as well. All right, and the same thing, because that is very important part of the hobby. You can enjoy the hobby a lot with less pressure on yourself to sell in the event of a life emergency, right? So if you're setting yourself up, have money in the bank, have an emergency fund in place, and have money for your investing. So you have money set aside, whether it's on a budget or not on a budget. You set money aside for your endeavor, right? Your adventure. So that's what I can tell you guys. That, you know, make sure that you protect your asset so you can get the best possible monies when this stuff does rise in price, and you're willing to sell off 1 box or 2 boxes or whatever of your collection, and to you know, do whatever you got to do in another investment, then that you protect your assets, right? So, you know, find the suitable containers and stuff to put your products in. Try to get a storage unit to keep everything in a temperature controlled room, all right, and out of lights, because lights will fade out boxes and fade out plastic, and yeah, so definitely the more this stuff is out of the light and out of the sun, you know, and stuff, the better off it is. All right, the better off it is, the less handling. So Danny Phantom did a video on what? I'm trying to see what you guys. Power channel. Power on. Pat said something about Danny Phantom with something on there. But anyway, that's what I got, man. This is where I'm at. So tons of stuff. 151. I'm big on 151. I'm big on Crown Zenith, and gonna get some Paldean Fates, but I believe Paldean Fate's gonna be around for a while. You know, it's not gonna be like a rush to the store to buy, you know. But I will be getting Paldean Fates, and I will be investing into that. See what happens with that. It's a specialty set, so see what happens. But other than that, there are so many other products to go and buy and stuff like so. You know, it makes it, you know, there's a lot of different things that you can get into Pokemon to buy. I mean, there's so many products. I like to just buy the more liquid stuff because I think, you know, 151 is going to be very investable, and some of this stuff keeping sealed might be worth it to keep it sealed in that aspect as well. So that's why I'm buying certain products to hold sealed as well, on top of, you know, having some loose packs around, that, you know, if I want a crack, I got loose packs. I don't have to open up product. I don't have to open up sealed boxes to get anything, you know. So other than that, man, I'm having fun in the hobby, you know. The fun factor for me is there. The thrill of the hunts is there, you know. And I like, you know, seeing products go up and, you know, going up in price that, you know, I'm not mainly doing stuff in vain that, you know, that I don't put much money into stock market. I have more into this kind of the end of the investing side for me, on top of my 401k, of course. I invest heavy into Pokemon. So, you know, to retrieve funds, then yeah, there would have to be a selling point on that product for me to get the funds. But I'm one where the funds for me, I don't have to sell anytime soon. All right? I don't have to sell on the whim. I don't have to sell right away. I can hold for long terms if that's what I want to do. See, because I set my life up for the success end of it, that I'm looking out for my future. All right? As far as, saving and investing and having a 401k as well, those backup plans are in effect. And, when you get into the investing part, if you're doing it properly, you don't have to sell when life happens, right? That you need. I don't have to go and sell all this stuff because I have an operation I got to pay for, all right? I still have insurance and stuff. I have dental insurance. I have medical insurance. I have health insurance, right? I have 401k, and I have backup plans in effect for those life expectancies. So I can invest into stuff, and don't have to worry about having to sell anytime soon. So these are just different type of investors that you got in this hobby. You have people that just buy to flip, which you guys say are scalping or whatever. There are people that are just selling on eBay constantly. They're resellers, so they're just gonna sell. There are a lot of people on eBay that just do it. That's their life. That's their sole way of making an income is doing eBay. So they have to sell. So they'll buy from Walmarts or Targets or places like that just to buy, all right, and just to sell. So there are many sellers on eBay that have full-time job on eBay selling Pokemon, and that's what they do. And you've got people on YouTube that actually have eBay that selling Pokemon stuff, singles and whatever. That's their full-time gig. That's what they're doing. So there is money on the table to be made if you move into this aspect of it. But it's up to that individual what kind of choice you are making. All right? But you can't go into this mindset of like you're going to make $1 million off Pokemon. It's all a wait and see, and you have to sit on product, and then you have to wait and see if you made the right calls into buying product. If the products you did are going to do as well as you were hoping. So it's all a waiting game, and all I say is, be patient with the stuff. It'll naturally just take its course, and the course will run. And I like to buy stuff that is liquid. Like 151 is liquid. It's very popular, in demand, and years down the road, people are going to want to crack this stuff. People are going to want to crack celebrations. People are going to want to crack evolutions because it's going to remind them of a base set. So if you buy into products like that, they're going to be more liquid where you can sell. All right? Easier than other products that you can get involved in. And that's where the experience of that investor, where they're putting their money at. You can go to different people's houses that are selling stuff, and you can see that you got some people that just bought everything, and some of the stuff isn't worth what they're posting up. Like, you can see it on Facebook Marketplace. People selling stuff at astronomical price, thinking that it's at that price point, and it's not. They're selling it higher than what it's actually selling for on TCG Play or even on eBay. So they're thinking that it went up crazy, or they're just, if you do your investing homework, and make plays on products that you're following based on data and following based on demand, in demand products, short supply, or even if there's a large supply, supply does dry up on product. It does dry up the more it's opened, as it continues to be opened up on YouTube daily. That supply dwindles, and the prices move up. All right. So with that said, guys, been on here about an hour. I want to say thanks for everybody stopping by. Make sure you check out the other video. This, like I said, will probably be the last video of the week. I normally post videos on Sundays and Mondays. These are my days off. if any other video comes later on, it might be Call of Duty at night, because I do play Call of Duty. But that will be it for as far as videos from me. I want to get this out so I can get this in the storage unit. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Really appreciate all you guys showing your support coming out here tonight or this afternoon, evening, wherever it is, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate all you guys coming up. Appreciate people in the chat. Thanks for stopping by. Everyone, I really appreciate everything. If you're investing, make sure you're doing your homework, all right? That's all I can say, really. Do your homework on stuff that you're looking to buy. Make sure you do your homework, man, because it can pay off in a big way for you down the road. And I have a lot of younger people on my channel, so here I am, 55. I got a lot of 20-year-old, 18-year-old subscribers, so you guys are in the right places and in the right times to be buying. For investing, because when you double your age, even 15, 20 years from now, and you're 35, this product is not going to be available. You'll have it in your inventory because you decided to invest in it, and it's going to be worth a small fortune. Some of it may be worth more than others, depending on how you're investing in it, and or what products you're picking up. And you'll have a nice little nest egg for yourself later on down the road in life. Should you need that money, then you have it at your disposal to sell the products. But if you're in it for a longer haul, because you're going to make adult money, you're going to go into a better job, you're going to be out of college, then you can get more involved in holding that product even longer. But what I see in the hobby, guys, there comes a point where you as an investor, certain products will reach a certain audience, all right? And the price of like a booster box, once it gets to an astronomical number, say $1,000, all right, for Evolving Skies. Let's say Evolving Skies ever reached $1,000, all right, if it did. The people that are going to have that money available to buy that box, or the pool of people are going to be a little bit smaller, all right? Even though it is an in-demand product, the pool of people for $1,000 to buy that box is going to be smaller. And you're probably going to have to look to avenues of eBay, all right, or Amazon to sell that larger, that box to a person looking for it. But it's going to be a smaller pool of people that are going to be able to afford that box at that price. See, the older it gets, yeah, the price goes up. All right, it does age, but there's going to be a certain amount of people that are going to be able to buy that product that could have bought it if you sold when it was at a smaller scale, and you sold some product off at a lower gain than waiting for it to reach a higher gain. So your pool of audience is smaller, all right? So just remember that in this investing, that as stuff ages and boxes get to say some boxes, like the older stuff went to $15,000. Some of these boxes got crazy, especially in the pandemic. You had a smaller pool of people that are going to be able to buy that box at that price. So just remember that in the investing, that on the way up, you might want to sell some stuff and then hold stuff later on for the longer term, which might be a little harder to sell, even though they are liquid, based on their price. If they does get astronomical in price, the pool of people that are going to be able to afford that at that time when you go to sell it are going to be smaller, because people that are going to get into this investing are going to say, well, for $1,000, I'm going to get one box. When I can buy for that $1,000, I can get into this new product, and I'm a young investor, but I never opened that product. But for at the same time, for the same money, in a now time, I can buy 7 booster box cases for that $1,000 that I'm only going to get one box. And when's the next time that box is going to go up in price that I just bought for $1,000? See what I mean? And they can get into new product that has all the opportunity in the world to go up to reach that $1,000. And they got more product for that $1,000 than just that one box that when's the next time it's going to go up, right? So that's what you're up against when the product ages here as an investor. You're going to have to make judgment calls whether you want to sell before it gets too high, so you make some revenue before it does get high. Your pool of audience is going to go down. Even though you have a liquid item, the pull rate of pool of people to buy those boxes when they get older is going to go smaller compared to new investors that are getting into the hobby. They are able to use that same $1,000 to buy more new product and can hold it for, just like you did when you got in on that box years ago, all right, and you waited 10 years before you sold it. You got new people in the hobby that can wait 10 years, that are younger, that can wait 10 years for new product to go up and reach heights like that box did. So that's what you're up against in the investing thing. Your pool of audiences for a product to sell is smaller, all right? Other than that, with all that talk out, man, we can go on for days talking. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I don't mean to dwell in here all this long, but we do get on subject and sometimes we get off course, and that's okay. You know, that's what we do, but I don't want to stay in here on hours just rambling on about stuff. And, you know, because I know you guys got better things to do, and we just wanted to get in on the pickup video. So, with that said, I want to thank everybody for stopping by tonight. Really appreciate all of you guys. And with that said, I'm going to let you guys go. Remember to get out there and catch them all. Have a ball. I'll see all of y'all in what? In the next video. Do it now. Peace. Whole lot of love for you. And a high five. And I'll see all y'all on the next video. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.